Dad, how did the test results go?
Hitomi, well, the thing is, I've got cancer.
Oh, but you can get better, right?
It's not impossible, but I'm ready for whatever happens.
Dad, don't say that. Look, with all the hospital visits and everything, it's going to be tough, right? Why don't we move back in together?
Tommy, I appreciate it, but what about Futoshi? He might not be home right now since he's on assignment, but he'll be back eventually. I don't want to make things awkward for him.
It's fine. Futoshi hasn't come back in a long time anyway. We haven't seen each other in over a year.
Are you two okay? I mean, your marriage.
And don't worry about me. What matters is that you raised me all by yourself after Mom passed away, and I'm so grateful for that. I just want to give back for everything you've done for me.
Tommy, thank you.
I promise I won't let Dad feel lonely. I made a firm vow. So I want to live with my dad.
There's no way that's happening. Besides, my parents and I are planning to build a house together, so you should be prepared for that too.
I haven't heard anything about that. What about my dad?
What do you mean? What about your dad? I don't care about your old man.
How could you say that?
Anyway, that's the end of this discussion. Look into the move and find the cheapest place you can.
You're saying that, but you never come home anyway. I'm practically living alone right now. It's crazy to think about living with your family when you're never even here.
I can't help it. It's for work.
So you're saying there was no New Year's break, no Golden Week, and no summer holiday?
Yeah, I'm in demand. The company can't afford to let me take time off.
The company can't let you take time off, you say?
What's so funny?
Maybe it's not the company, but someone else who can't let you take time off?
What are you talking about? You are not making any sense.
Do you really think I don't know what you're up to over there?
Tommy, I don't know what you're misunderstanding, but there's nothing suspicious going on. I'm just really busy with work. I love you, Hitomi. Please, trust me.
Well, whatever. In any case, I'm going to live with my dad, no matter what happens between us.
Come on, don't jump to conclusions. It's not like I want to break up with you.
It's not like I really want to break up either. I just want to do what I can for my dad while I still have the chance.
No, listen to me. The truth is, the house plans are already in motion.
What?
We are planning to tear down my parents' house and build a two-family home. The blueprints are almost finalized.
What the heck? How could you move forward without telling me?
Well, I knew if you got involved in the plans, you'd just end up clashing with my mom. I want to take care of my parents too, you know? I've been thinking about making the place barrier-free, so it will be easier for you to take care of them.
What do you mean, taking care of them? Don't just assume I'll be the one doing it.
No, of course, I wasn't planning on leaving it all to you. I really hadn't thought about that at all.
You said you love me, right? Then why do you leave me alone and never come home?
Like I said, it's because of work. There's client golf outings and all that. And since this is a countryside, they expect us to do stuff with the whole family. Gotta love how folks out here always want to gather big crowd for barbecue or whatever.
So golf outings and barbecue?
Yeah, golf and barbecue and stuff.
I want to show you something. Just wait a minute.
What? What do you want to show me? Wait, what's this? Why do you have these photos?
Were you golfing during one of those business outings? I didn't know the younger generation wore kimonos to golf these days.
No, This is, well, the president of the company begged me to take his daughter to the shrine for the new year. I didn't want to, but I couldn't refuse, you know?
Oh, really? You didn't want to? Sure doesn't look that way to me.
No, really, the shrine was super crowded. If we didn't stay close, we would have gotten separated. She's the daughter of a key client. I couldn't just leave her stranded.
Meanwhile, I'm over here feeling abandoned and lost.
Come on, don't make this harder for me. It's just work, I swear. There's nothing shady going on. It's strictly professional.
You still won't admit it? Fine. How about this? Looks like you're having fun. Is that a barbecue?
Yeah, exactly. People around here even have barbecue indoors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there are lots of relatives and acquaintances there too, just not in the picture.
And somehow you were invited to this gathering.
I was invited as a thank you for taking her to the shrine. How could I refuse? It was Orca, they insisted I stay.
There's no way you can talk your way out of this one. So what's your excuse for this?
Wait, this was just a little, entertainment, you know?
Entertainment?
Yeah. You know how people here get carried away. If I didn't go along with it, they'd say I wasn't fun. You get that, right? But seriously, how do you even have these photos, Hitomi?
Don't underestimate the network of wives in company housing. And this isn't all I have. There's more, and I can show you if you'd like.
This is exactly why I don't want to come home. You always try to trap me like this, and it makes me want to run away.
Don't blame me. I'm just pointing out the facts. But don't worry. It's not like I'm bringing this up because I want a divorce or anything.
What? Really?
Yes, actually, it's the opposite. I absolutely do not want to get divorced from you. After being neglected for so long, divorce would be the ultimate humiliation as a woman.
You really don't want to divorce me. Is that true, Hitomi?
Yes, that's right. I just want to live with my dad. I absolutely do not want a divorce. My dad would be heartbroken. It would ruin our reputation. And there's nothing beneficial about it for me.
I see. So that's how it is.
What?
I never realized you were so committed to this marriage. In that case, you'll have to overlook a few things. I'm working hard out here all alone, after all.
No way. Break up with that woman and focus on me again.
That's not gonna happen. I've got my own things going on. And if you push too hard, I might just divorce you, Hitomi.
What?
Oh, I wonder if I can still get the divorce papers at this hour. Might have to hurry before the office closes.
No, please. Anything but that. I don't want to get divorced from you, Futoshi.
Then, from now on, you will turn a blind eye if I cheat. And you live with my parents, no complaints. You wouldn't want to get divorced, right?
No way. I don't want to agree to those terms.
Do you really think you have a say in this, Hitomi? I'm doing you a favor by not divorcing you, so just accept it.
Please, Futoshi, listen to me. Futoshi? Futoshi!
You are such a noisy woman. Maybe I should teach you a lesson. Show you who's really in charge.
Yes.
Mail delivery.
Thank you. From Futoshi? What? This can't be. Dad, look what Futoshi just sent me.
This is. No way.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't believe it worked out this perfectly.
I'm so glad, Hitomi. There's no way I could trust you with a man like that.
Honestly, I've wanted to break up with Futoshi for so long, but I knew he'd never agree to divorce because it would hurt his career.
This was your win. Hitomi, you did great.
It's all thanks to your advice, Dad. Dad, Futoshi's been cheating on me over there. I have proof. That's why even when he had time off, he never came back. I think he'd rather be with her than with me.
Hitomi,
I can't stand this life anymore. I just want a divorce.
you should do what feels right for you. I support whatever decision you make, Hitomi.
Thanks, Dad. But knowing Futoshi, even if I ask for a divorce, he'll just refuse and talk about his career and reputation. The more I insist, the more stubborn he'll get. Even if I manage to get the divorce, it's going to take forever.
In that case, you should use Futoshi's stubbornness to your advantage.
What? What do you mean?
The more you say you want a divorce, the more he refuses, right? So why not keep telling him you don't want a divorce?
You're right. That just might work.
Nothing to lose. Why not give it a try?
Dad, I'm going to do it. Just like you said, I kept insisting I didn't want a divorce, and Futoshi actually took the bait. It's all thanks to you, Dad.
I'm glad, Hitomi. Now, before Futoshi changes his mind, let's get those papers filed. I'll drive you there.
Thank you, Dad. And so I was able to submit the divorce papers to the city office without any trouble. When I informed Futoshi that the papers had been accepted,
What? You actually filed the divorce papers?
yes, that's right. Everything was in order, so the process went smoothly. Thank you, Futoshi. Truth is, I've wanted to divorce you for a long time.
You've got to be kidding me. This is bad, really bad. If we get divorced, my reputation at work will be ruined, and my parents, what will they say? They'll think I'm a disgrace to the family. This is a disaster.
You really only ever think about yourself, don't you?
Let's call it off. Come on, Hitomi. You're the only one I love. Please reconsider. I'm breaking it off with the other woman, and I'll agree to live with your dad.
Even if you say that now, I'm not interested. And what do you mean by allow? You've always been like this, Futoshi. Acting like a king, always thinking you're right, never listening to me, and looking down on me. If you think I'm going to keep putting up with that, you're dead wrong.
Come on, don't make me sound like a monster. Sure, we've had our arguments and disagreements, but let me tell you, I've always loved.
You think you can just smooth things over by saying I love you when it suits you? That flimsy I love you of yours? I'd rather turn it into a paper airplane and let it fly away.
Don't say that. Besides, back then, you were so insistent that you didn't want a divorce. So why did you change your mind so quickly? It doesn't make sense, changing so fast. Was that just a lie when you said you didn't want to break up?
Yep, it was a lie.
He told me.
You've always put me down, haven't you, Futoshi? Mocking the things I love, deliberately doing things I hate. So this time I used that stubborn personality of yours against you. I figured if I insisted I didn't want a divorce, you'd act to make it happen. Though I never imagined it would work so smoothly. After that, Futoshi tried every possible way to get in touch with me.
Tommy, where did you go? Tommy, please, just one more chance, even if it's just to talk.
But I never saw Futoshi again. I left all the post-divorce arrangements to my lawyer, and my life was completely cleared of him. As for what happened to Futoshi afterward, according to the network of wives in the company housing, how could he make a move on a client's daughter? What was he thinking? turned out that the woman in the photo was indeed the daughter of one of the company's clients. Thanks to that, Futoshi was removed from his position. Rumors spread, and he lost the trust of other clients as well.
I'm so sorry.
You liar! You said you were single!
How dare you deceive my daughter like that?
Naturally, he ended up breaking up with the other woman too. And having lost the trust of his company, Futoshi quit and moved back home. Through my lawyer, Futoshi sent me a message saying, "I truly love you and I want to start over." But of course, I immediately rejected it. What happened to Futoshi after that, I have no idea. As for me now, it turns out my dad had a lot more assets than I knew about, and we were able to use that money to renovate the house. Dad's recovery after his surgery has been so smooth that even the doctors are surprised. And through the renovation process, I ended up falling in love with a salesperson from the remodeling company, and now we're engaged. Dad, you're going to hold your grandchild someday, so you need to stay healthy, okay?
Tommy,
It was tough going through everything, but now I'm living a